You're watching Channel 3, KMTV, Omaha. Now, with the top story, this is Newscenter 3 Weekend.
Building or buying, the rates don't get much better. Locking in a bargain is tonight's top story. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mary Williams. We'll have that story in just a minute, but first, Omaha police at this hour are investigating a fatal shooting in West Omaha. It happened around 9:15 this evening at the 7-Eleven on 154th and Pacific Street. A white male armed with a sawed-off shotgun fired several shots at another male there. According to initial reports, the victim ran to a nearby house for help. He died at the scene. Police are looking for a white male driving a brown Camaro. We have a crew at the scene, and we'll have more on the story on 3 in the morning at 6 a.m. Now back to our top story. Interest rates are lower now than they've been in the last 25 years, turning browsers into buyers. In tonight's top story, Newscenter 3's Stacy Hawks on people opening the door on the deal of a lifetime.
Ricky and Ron Holsaba spend every Sunday in someone else's home.
The Sunday paper, I pull out the home section, and then I go through all the different real estate agencies' houses that they have open for the Sunday, and we kind of circle the ones that we want to go look at and go out and look at them.
But they aren't really looking to buy. Like a lot of people who walk through open houses, they are addicted to searching for that one home just a little bit bigger, just a little bit better. But every week they have also watched the interest rates drop and the excitement build.
Now could be an opportunity of a lifetime to find that house that we didn't think we could ever afford and be able to afford the house payment. So,
real estate agent John Seigel agrees a lot of buyers may be amazed at what they can now afford. He's been an agent for nearly 20 years, and in a business that swings between buyer and seller, lower rates have somehow evened the score.
As long as everybody wins, the buyer wins because they can get a lower payment for a similar house, or they can buy a larger home for approximately the same payment that they had before. They can go into a 15-year loan, which quite a few people are doing, and the sellers get more equity because prices have increased somewhat in Omaha.
And the longer interest rates stay so low, the more people who can get involved in the real estate game. That means people who once did not make enough money to buy a home most likely now qualify, and families, like the Holsabuses looking to move up, couldn't have picked a better time. Stacy Hawks, Newscenter 3, Weekend.
People visiting the Dundee neighborhood took a step back in time today. The Neighborhood Association hosting its 4th annual fundraiser by opening a few homes for tours and showing off some vintage cars. There were even carriage rides today. Tickets for the event ran anywhere from $5 to $7. All the money raised will go back into the community. And it was a packed street of dreams today in Northwest Omaha. People paying $6 to see what a $360,000 home looks like on the inside. There are 13 homes open this year out in Huntington Park. That's near 156th and Blondo. 5 of the homes have already been sold. The Street of Dreams runs through October with the money raised going for scholarships. In other news tonight, a disturbing story coming out of the Quad Cities. Authorities there say they have found another dead baby in the Mississippi River near Moline, Illinois. 2 boys found the baby while they were playing last night. The body was wrapped in a garbage bag and found about 5 feet from the shore. Now, the discovery comes less than a week after another infant was found near the Rock River by several teenagers. 4 infants have been found dead in Moline in less than 2 years. And in North Salem, Indiana, a Methodist minister finishing a sermon was gunned down in front of his congregation and his 13-year-old daughter. A woman pulled out a .38 caliber gun and fired 3 times into his chest. Police haven't given a motive for the fatal shooting, but say the minister may have dated the woman once. Retired American auto worker John Demoniak is going home, ordered freed from jail today by Israel's Supreme Court. The court had acquitted Demoniak of being the Nazi death camp guard Ivan the Terrible, but held him 7 weeks to hear appeals. Family members plan to leave for Israel tomorrow. Turning to our weather, Kerry says the forecast is looking up. He's here now with the details in First Weather. Kerry?
But you still could see some cloudiness overnight tonight, maybe some fog before morning and during morning, and maybe a sprinkle and maybe a little bit of drizzle out there. Let's show you a satellite picture with the surface map on top of it. A little low pressure system has rolled by just to the north of us, and that's kept us in the clouds all day today. But as you notice, the temperatures out there are quite mild. We do have a lot of moisture, and that's why I think we're going to be seeing the fog by tomorrow morning. And right around 7 o'clock, you should see about 56 degrees. I'll be along with that improving weather picture just a few minutes. Mary?
Thanks a lot, Kerry. Still ahead on News Center 3 Weekend, the rest of Kerry's work week forecast, and a playground even adults can't resist. The story after the break.
You're watching News Center 3 Weekend with Mary Williams, meteorologist Mark Massaro, and John Glenn with sports on Channel 3 KMTV. This portion of News Center 3 is brought to you by your Chrysler Plymouth dealers.
It overpowered the Infiniti J30. It out-torqued the Nissan 300ZX. But more importantly, it eliminated, annihilated, and utterly destroyed the Chrysler stereotype. The Concorde, an eloquent expression of form following function at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
Choosing the right heating and cooling dealer used to be a real guessing game.
Furnace man.
But now, with Lennox quality dealer standards, Lennox products and dealers are an unbeatable team.
For quality products, professional installation, and reliable service, see us at A1 United.
Call A1 United Heating and Air Conditioning today. Since 1964, Control Comfort Engineering has served the Omaha area.
Call us today for the best in service and installation.
With Lennox, the choice is natural gas.
The thrills of World Championship Rodeo. The beauty of spectacular hot air balloon flights. The excitement of a 2-hour Western themed parade. The best tasting food this side of Rio Grande. And more. If family fun's what you're after, you'll find it in Omaha. The Knights of Exarban present River City Roundup, September 22nd through the 26th. Purchase your RCR button for $1 and receive special discounts on most events. What are you waiting for? Make plans now to attend River City Roundup.
Who delivers the #1 selling compact truck in America? Who delivers the #1 selling full-size truck in America? Who is the truck authority? If you want the best trucks money can buy, count on Ford, the truck authority. Trucks built Ford tough, with over 75 years of experience going into every one. Trucks like F-Series, Ranger, and Explorer. They're America's best-built trucks, and they're only at your Ford dealer, the truck authority.
Chief Meteorologist Kerry Coleman's forecast is coming up. Kerry has earned the American Meteorological Society and National Weather Association seals of approval. Stay tuned for his forecast.
Kids spend a lot of time on them, but up until now, no one really asked them what they would like to see in them. Tonight, News Center 3's Peggy Ruprecht takes us to a dream playground officially open for business.
The children say it's one of the biggest playgrounds they've ever seen. But when adults look at the dream playground at Lake Manawa State Park, they remember a community spirit that went into building it. Last month, volunteers worked in the rain to finish the play area. It was built solely on donations of time and materials. 1, 2, 3. At today's groundbreaking ceremony, everyone celebrated the success.
It means a lot. It helped bring the community together, and it shows that we can work together. There was never any altercation, any disagreement or anything. I mean, it was everybody worked together and had a good time.
Just stand here and we look at this and it's like, wow, is this great? And it's such a good feeling that we were all a part of this, that we built this.
And it wasn't just the sweat equity of adults.
Were you out here when it was being built?
Yeah, I helped sand some parts and put finish on.
Other children were equally impressed with the work.
Amazing.